Okay, right. So this video is not going to be about study hacks, study tips, revision tips and all that stuff. So if you're in it for that, don't watch this video. This video is something that I have to address based on the comments that I've seen from a lot of you. Now, I normally, when I reply to, I'm not replying for the sake of replying. I'm trying to put myself in your situation and see if I can at least understand 5-10% of what you're going through and why you're saying it. And I've seen another pattern here that I feel I need to address this and talk about, because this is a problem that we are facing and it's not going to get any better. It's going to get actually worse. I've seen a lot of people messaging and saying that they can't concentrate, they can't stay focused. Okay, they can't stay focused for a period of time. This got nothing to do with Pomodoro technique or whatever. This has nothing to do with that. Well, actually it is to a certain extent, but it's the attention span, right? People are struggling to concentrate. I'm going to ask you a question and I want you to be very honest. And if you need time to think about it, stop the video and think about it. And if you have to write it down before you play the video again. You have to be honest here, because if you're not honest, you could stop the video. There is no point. How long is your attention span? Be honest with yourself. How long is your attention span? This could be for studying, this could be for revising, this could be for talking to someone face to face. This could be when you're doing something else before you get distracted. This could be, I guess, you can also use social media here, I guess. How long is your attention span? Now, the reason why this is getting out of hand and is becoming more and more dangerous is that our attention span is reducing. Maybe you've noticed, maybe you haven't. Our attention span is reducing to the point that we need another hit after like 30 seconds. Look what's happening with TikTok. TikTok has become a place where our attention span is at 30 seconds, 45 seconds. We look at the first 10 seconds and if we don't like what we see, we move on to the next one. How crazy is that? We're becoming a society where we can't even hold our attention span for more than 30 seconds. Now, let's put that into your studying and your revising, right? You're losing focus and you're struggling. Yeah, maybe because you don't like the subject. Fine, that's fine. But if we remove that bit, there's other distractions. You have your phone, you have social media. And because you're so now used to social media with your attention span being reduced to 30 seconds, 1 minute, maybe 2 minutes, you're now using that same principle when you're studying, in the sense that your attention span is reduced. Can you see where I'm coming from? Your attention span has reduced so much that now you're struggling to revise. You have your phone next to you. And whenever you get notification, you want to see what's happening. Or even if you don't have the notification, there is a temptation that you want to just check your phone because you want to get that dopamine hit. It's dangerous. This is getting dangerous. Now, I get called the villain, right? And I'll tell you what, I get called the villain because I say it as it is, right? I'm like what I'm saying right now. I'm just saying the truth. When have we, are you saying to me that you cannot hold a conversation with someone for more than a couple of minutes? Let me ask you this. When was the last time that you had an actual deep conversation with someone? This could be your friend, this could be your family, where your phone was not part of that conversation. Be honest, when was the last time you actually had a conversation? And when I mean a conversation like we're having right now, like me and you are having right now, a conversation where I'm looking at you in the eye. Well, I guess the camera, but you get what I'm saying, right? When did you have a conversation where you didn't have any distractions, no phone, nothing, and you actually have another conversation with another human being? It's becoming more and more rare. It's becoming more and more difficult. People's attention spans have reduced so much. And this is why I'm in the comments when I'm seeing that people are not concentrating. My instant thought is, okay, what's your distractions? Where is your environment? Where you study? Are you studying in a place where you have a lot of distractions? Where you have your iPad, your phone, computer, TV? Or are you in a place where there's other people around? Your environment is everything. Like I've said this in my videos before. My phone right now is here, right? But when I'm working, my phone is in my room. Is in my bedroom. My phone is nowhere near, not next to me. You know why? Because I also am feeling this temptation of I need to check my notification, and I realize I have to stop myself doing that. Because if I keep hitting, this is what social media wants us, right, to do, in the sense that they're trying to lure us into going back into the app as much as we can. I don't want that shit, man. Because that is toxic. What exactly are you seeing from social media? What exactly are you learning from that? If you're using it as a business to kind of use that to, promote your business or whatever, like just a product or something or service, I get that, I understand that. That's a practical value. That makes sense. But if you're going on social media to watch other people that's bringing you no value, you're wasting time. You're wasting time, and you're wasting you're erasing your concentration, your will. This concentration and you trying to improve yourself in terms of focusing, that is a skill. That is a muscle you need to train. It is not something that comes like that. It's not something that just comes when you want it. You have to train it. Just like a muscle, when you're training your body, you have to train that muscle. But because you are so engrossed in social media these days, now you are struggling to stay focused when you're studying. Now you're struggling to actually concentrate for more than 25-30 minutes. This is what they were saying about this Pomodoro technique for 25 minutes. What the heck? And then to have a 5-minute break? Really? This is what I was saying in my previous video. You cannot stay for more than 25 minutes and focus. What's going on? What's happening to us? And now you see, if I'm saying this, watch, I'm going to get a lot of hate. Because people are saying, no, you can't say that. You're not allowed to say that. That is not right to say that. I'm talking from a perspective of we are human beings. What do human beings want? We want connection. We want to be able to talk to someone and feel that we are connected. We are part of the community. Look at the comments that's on our videos now. Look at the comments that people are opening up. Because people feel they are part of something. That is the essence of us. That is the essence of being a human being. We want to be part of a community. We want to feel like we are part of a community. But social media and all these things, they don't make us feel that. It's empty. It is empty. You're watching someone else doing some stupid dance. For what? What do you gain out of it except for like a 30 seconds, 20 seconds entertainment, dopamine hit? How about actually having a conversation with someone else? Having a conversation with your loved one. Hey mom, how you doing? What can I do to you? What can I do today to help you out? Let's have a conversation. Let's go for a walk. When was the last time you went out for a walk with your parents? Not because your parents made you because you wanted to go out with your parents and have a talk. When was the last time you had a talk with your mom, your dad, your brother, your sibling? You just talk with them. Try and do that, for example, and see how you feel after. Forget about, I know some people will say, I don't get along with them. Forget that. Just have a conversation with them and you'll see how you feel here. You'll feel amazing. So when people are saying that they can't concentrate when you're studying and you're revising, you have to look at your distractions. Cut your phone out. You don't need your phone. You don't need social media. You do not need to be on social media. I did not want to be on TikTok. Do you know why I'm on TikTok? Because my students were saying you should go on TikTok to just, you'll be good, you'll be great. If you look at my TikTok, I do not follow anyone. Do you know why? Because I don't want to see what other people are doing. Because it's a waste of my time. I don't need that. What am I going to gain out of it? Nothing. Unless it's practical value, fine. I don't follow anyone because I don't want anything to do with it. I just post what I feel here and then I'm out. I don't want to think about anything else. I don't want to, no, I can't. What people are struggling these days now is they can't hold their attention span for a long period of time. For me, and people, I know what some of you are going to say, oh, your old generation, you don't understand. Listen, I feel sorry for you, man. I feel sorry for you, not in a bad way. I feel sorry for you that you have been put in a position where social media is your generation. Like your generation in the sense that you've been bombarded by social media, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok. Where's the real meaning of life from that, man? When was the last time, like, think about it this way, right? When I'm with the students and we're having conversations, it's deep. It's a connection. You feel something, you feel you're part of a community. This is why now I'm saying on the channel, open up, open if you want to, share your stories. I'm opening up and it's actually encouraging other people to open up their stories. I've read so many stories and it's not just a couple of paragraphs, but huge like essay writing. People now messaging me on Instagram. It's crazy, like bloody hell, man. You guys are crazy, but no, I appreciate you, seriously. And you're opening up. And for me, that's much more important. I want people to feel they're part of a community because I never felt that, man. I've never felt that growing up. I always felt like I was that kid that I always felt that I was that kid that didn't feel like he was part of something. And I don't want you to go through that, because it's painful, man. It's painful. You feel lonely. And I try, maybe that's why I come from here. I do it from here because I want you to feel that you're part of something. I want you to feel that you're part of something bigger, that you can improve your life as well. But this has to happen from here first. You cannot be lured to these social media things. If there are distractions, cut it out. Have a conversation with someone. Have a conversation with your friend. Hey, listen, friend, let's go out for dinner. Let's eat. Forget our phones. We're going to talk one-on-one. Let's talk. Or bring your family. Mom, dad, let's go for a walk in the park. Let's talk. And I guarantee you, when you talk with them and you have that, you will feel something here. No distractions. You will have no distractions from your phone, no social media. You'll feel something real here. That's the essence of being a human being. And these days now, we're getting to a stage where the next notification, Snapchat, something's happened on TikTok, I need to watch it. But what do you actually gain out of that? You need to ask yourself this. This is so important. This is what I was saying before. Other YouTubers won't talk about this. All they say is, hey, follow my TikTok, follow, subscribe. Bullshit. Subscribe to TikTok for what? Unless they're giving you value, real practical value, fine. But a lot of these people are just asking to subscribe just so that they can become big. You're helping them. I've said this before. I don't like asking this because I feel bad asking something from you. I don't like that. But the reason why I'm asking in the other videos to subscribe is because I want to share this message. I couldn't care less, man, if this gets so many views or not. I couldn't care less if I get haters. I'll probably get haters. Fine, cool, no problem. But I'm saying the truth. We are struggling to have deep conversations these days. We are struggling to keep our focus and concentration on one thing. We are hit by so many things left and right that we can't even focus on one task. How ridiculous is that? Because you got to think about it this way, right? It's going to happen to you. When you start going to a job, getting a job, and you're working, how are you going to stay focused on one task when you're being bombarded left and right? You need to train this. You need to train your mind to stay focused on one task. If your phone is a distraction, put your phone away in another room. Give it to your parents, or just don't have a phone. I am so grateful that I was born in a time where we didn't have social media, because it really made me understand human connection. Maybe this is why a lot of you that have been messaging and saying, wow, your videos are so relatable. You're so deep. You're so honest. You're raw. Maybe that's why, because I understood human connection from a young age. For me, that's what I want. That's why you see, for me, more than the views, I want the community. I want people to share their stories, because everyone has a story. You are unique. There's no point of watching someone else doing some stupid dance. You're winning it. You're helping them as opposed to helping yourself. You need to take a step back and see, okay, I can't concentrate for my exams. I can't concentrate for my studies. Why? What is distracting me? Is it the computer? Is it the iPad? Oh, wait, I don't need that. Is it my phone? Okay, mom, dad, take the phone. I don't need it. Try and do that for a couple of days if you can, and you'll see there's going to be a difference. At the beginning, it's going to be hard because your brain is so used to going back to your phone and notification. It's going to be hard. You know what it sounds like? Oh my days! It just came to my mind right now. It's basically like taking drugs. It's basically like taking, being an alcoholic, for example, drinking or cigarette. Like, you can't stop that because it's kind of like an addiction. Can you see where I'm coming from? It's a bit scary, isn't it? It's kind of like that because, when you're smoking and when you're drugs or alcohol, like in your head, there's like, you want a bit more after, right? Once you've done it, you want to go back to it again. Isn't that what's happening here for us without even us knowing? The silent killer. Listen, that I just thought about that. That is so, wow. That's crazy, man. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. The silent killer. Yeah, look, like, you've got to take a step forward in the sense that for you to get to this level, you need to train your mind. And if you are struggling with distractions and concentration, if you're struggling with concentrations and focus, you need to focus on cutting those distractions away. If it's your phone, cut it off. Go and do the real things, do the real human things, connection, talking with people. You'll feel something here. Trust me when I say this, you'll feel something here. A lot of people have been commenting and saying, Vidush, it's as if you're talking to me right now, face to face. When they see my videos, they say, it's as if you're talking to me face to face. You're so authentic. You have no edits and all that, but it just feels so real. Because that's how I am in real life. Literally, how I'm talking to you right now, this is how I am. This is not an act. This is how I am. If you see me face to face, this is how I talk. Because and you know what? What's interesting is, when I go out with people or my friends and this, I don't look at my phone. I don't. Do you know why? Because I want to savor the experience. I want to be in the moment. When have you last done that? I see these days when I see everyone, right? Everyone's on their phone. You look on the streets, everyone's on their phone. Everyone's just on their phone. What is it? It's like a robot world, robotic world. Everyone's just on their phone, like cyborgs or whatever you call them. We are not that. We are human beings. We have emotions. I think I wrote something else here, right? Yeah. Well, actually, I kind of covered all these things. But look, this kind of attention span that's reducing, you can get that back. You can get that back by cutting these distractions, cutting your social media use. And when you start doing this, you won't feel the need to go back, because now you're looking at, okay, I want to get here. And for me to get here, I need to do the things that matter to me. Deep work, laser focus. That doesn't come straight away. You're not going to get it straight away. And again, people are going to say, but it doesn't come to me like this. How do you expect it to come like that straight away? It doesn't work that way. You think building muscle just comes straight away. What is this? Okay, what the heck? Sorry about that. I don't know what. It takes time. You need to practice. You need to build it. And when you do that, you increase your tolerance. You increase your capacity. When you're able to have deep conversations with people, people will come towards you. Do you know why? Because they want to be around you. You're a genuine person. What kind of person do you want to be? Do you want to be a fake person, or do you want to be a real, genuine, authentic person? You want to be a real, genuine, authentic person, you got to cut these things out. Unless, like I said, unless you're promoting your business or you're doing it for business perspective, that makes complete sense. Use social media for that. But other than that, I don't know. I don't really see the gain of it, because the disadvantage outweighs far more than the advantage of social media. Especially if you're just a consumer. You're just a consumer. That's all you are. You're just a consumer for those people that want to watch you. Hey, subscribe to my TikTok. Shut up, man. Subscribe to your TikTok. Are you actually giving practical value? Are you actually trying to help people? Or are you just being generic because you want the views? People these days, man, they're all about just the views. Like, yeah, views to a certain extent, I get where they're coming from, but you have to be genuine, man. Be genuine, be authentic, try and help people. People are always trying to chase money, but you know what? Money goes to the people that can solve a need. Money goes to the people that can solve a need. Put that in the comments. Chasing money does... The quickest way to not get money... the quickest way to not get money is to try and chase money. That is a quote. The quickest way to not get money is to try and chase money. I think that made sense. Don't look at those small little things. Try and look at yourself deeper. Who do you want to become? Where do you want to be? If you are struggling with focus and concentration, you know the answer now. The question is, what are you going to do about it? I've given you the insight. I've given you the deep thought, right? Now it's up to you to process that and decide for yourself, what do you want to do? As I've said before, I can't help you in that regard. That motivation has to come from you. It is intrinsic. I can try and guide you to try and get you to open up and see it in a different way. Whether you want to agree with me or not, that is up to you. I'm okay with that. I'm not God or some guy that's just gonna say I know everything. I don't, which is why even on the YouTube, I'm asking, what can I do better to help you out, to make it better for you? But it's up to you now to process that. I don't even know how long this video is, but yeah. So I'll finish off with this. How long is your attention span? Try and really think about that. And then from there, you can start putting the processes to get to that, to increase your attention span. And when you start doing that, when you have deep, meaningful conversations with your loved ones, with your friends, man, trust me when I say this, the fulfillment is, it's amazing, man. The fulfillment, like the feeling that you get here, man, is social media is not going to give you that. Those distractions are not going to give you that at all. Watching Netflix is not going to give you that. You'll get something deep here, and you'll love it. You'll enjoy it. Everything starts from zero. When are you going to start? Peace.